Data Explorer is a powerful tool that allows on-demand and scheduled extraction of data from Salesforce. This includes all standard objects like accounts, contacts, as well as your custom objects. In this video, we will run through the installation and setup process. All links referenced in the video will be included in the description below. To install the application, go to the Salesforce AppExchange, search for Data Explorer, and select the application from the list. The Data Explorer listing page contains some basic details on the app, as well as a comprehensive user guide. To start the installation process, click the Get It Now button. Once you have selected the org type, log in with your Salesforce credentials. Agree to the terms and conditions, and click Confirm and Install. Once the installation page loads, click Install to continue. You will need to grant access to GeminidSystems.com in order to use this app. After the app is installed, you will need to give licenses to the users who will use Data Explorer. The trial version of Data Explorer allows you to assign up to 5 licenses. Each of the licensed users will need to be assigned the Data Explorer permission set. You will now see Data Explorer from the app drop-down in the top right corner. We are now ready to start using Data Explorer. In order for Data Explorer to extract your data, you will need to grant access to Geminid systems. You can revoke this access at any time. Now we can perform an on-demand extraction using Data Explorer. Data Explorer lists all of the available objects in your org. This includes all standard and custom objects that your account has access to. We can manually select individual objects to export, or we can select Export All to perform a full extraction of all your objects. For this demo, we will select Accounts and Contacts. The Export Settings page displays some configurable settings for the extraction. The Email Notification Recipients field allows us to capture email addresses which will receive notifications during the data extraction. You may enter multiple addresses separated by a comma. Data Explorer can extract data to Google Drive or Dropbox. You must authenticate one or both to continue. After the account is linked, you can add the Google Drive folder name. If the folder doesn't already exist, it will be created on your Google Drive. This is the folder where all the exported files will be uploaded. Click the Export Now button to submit the export request. Once the request is submitted, you will be directed to the Export Detail page. This page shows the details about the export you created. You can click Refresh Status to check the status of the request. Once the request is completed, the URLs to your files will be populated. You will also receive email notifications with these links. Now that the export is completed, let's take a look at the files in our Google Drive. We see that both the contact and account files are present in our Google Drive. Let's download the accounts and examine the data in Excel. All account records and all accessible columns are present in the CSV. Data Explorer also allows for requests to be scheduled in advance. To schedule an export request, select your objects from the list. For this example, we will export all objects by using the Export All button. We can also authorize a Dropbox account. Let's extract our data to both Google Drive and Dropbox. To create a schedule of this export, select the Schedule Export button. This will load the schedule configuration page. The Starts On field captures when the first request should be started. This is set to the current time by default, but can be set to any date in the future. The Repeats field captures how often the request will be repeated. We can configure exports to occur on a daily, weekly, or monthly interval. When we select weekly, we can set which days of the week it will repeat. For this example, let's have the export repeat every day except Sunday. The Repeat Time field allows us to set the time when the export will begin each day. The time selected is in the user's time zone. We can also set an end date to the schedule, or leave it running indefinitely. Once we select Save, the job will be submitted and activated. We will then be directed to the Request Detail page, where we can see the status of the request and modify the schedule. From the Data Explorer list, users can view their submitted requests by clicking View Requests. This will show a list of all past requests submitted. To learn more about Data Explorer or other Geminid Systems products, visit our website at www.geminidsystems.com or contact us at info@geminidsystems.com.